Oh, hello there. Welcome. This is the dice that bind us. And these people around me are those wonderful people that play and DM our online D&D game. Thank you for joining us. You can find more out about us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So now I'm going to hand you over to our wonderful DM, Alex, who will tell you more about what we're doing.
I would love to. And I will do a recap of last week for sure.
Thank you.
But first, we have some questions that we need to have answered before this full story recap here.
Uh-oh.
So first question for Tapartos. Both of the questions are for you.
Yay.
Which may lead to subsequent questions depending on the answers given to the previous question, etc.
Yay.
First one, easy. What does Tapartos' dream home look like? Like if he had a full home, like property, millions of dollars or gold pieces to build or have whatever he wanted, what does that look like?
I think it would just be not a small cottage in the woods because he's not a small man, but what would be effective to him as a small cottage in the woods. So
a Tapartos-sized cottage.
Yeah, sized, appropriate to him, but also still small, cozy. There'd be like a wood-burning fireplace, simple kitchen, indoor plumbing, just because we got the gold. But at the same time, pretty remote from everything. Large deck that he could go out on and just kind of enjoy the woods, enjoy the nature. It'd be somewhere in the forest with a babbling brook near it, probably next to a lake to swim or fish in, catch and release, obviously. And it would just be quiet and serene and crisp and clean and somewhere where he could really be one with nature and one with all of Sylvanus's creation, that he could really just kind of be there, settle down in, lead a simple life with his books and his woodland friends, and just kind of take out the rest of his days once he's finished with the adventuring.
A very good answer. Now we're going to jump back further in time.
Oh.
I will say one caveat on that. You have 10,000 gold.
You do have 10,000 gold.
Wait, right now?
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Like just in my coffers?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you took it out of the chest, but yeah.
Okay.
That's related to the room question, so I just wanted to not glaze over that. Then 7 episodes from now, we spent a lot of money, and you go, why the fuck are we rich?
Why? I have 300 gold. I'm going to add that. All right, your next question.
Tapartos, you find yourself in a white void-like space. The only thing you see around you or anywhere to interact with are 3 chests. Which do you choose?
Like left, middle, center?
Yep.
Yes, there are 2 centers to this chest. Middle and center.
Middle right. I'm tired.
You're doing great. I had to give you crap.
As you should. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the aboleth by its toe. If he squeals with eldritch vigor, release him. Mama Tapartos, rest in peace, says you are the chest I choose. Middle.
DM inspiration.
Have you ever met an aboleth and also your mom is alive?
No.
Respect for choosing a D&D creature I am 90% sure doesn't have toes. But also that was very good.
I'll take that DM inspiration happily.
Perfect.
Yeah, now I have 2.
Go ahead and roll me a d12.
3.
3. Interesting. Roll me a percentile.
No, that's not the right one. 26.
26.
It's very low.
Yeah.
It's pretty low. Okay. 3 follow-up questions.
Okay.
1. If Tepartos was to wield a weapon into battle, what would it look like?
Honestly, the scythe isn't very Tepartos. He loves it and appreciates it, but I think Tepartos would probably be closer to. Do you know those like long Aztec like wooden clubs that have obsidian blades kind of like embedded into the sides of them with pine sap?
Mhm.
Just like something completely of the living earth like that. So probably something more, Sylvanas forward, ornamental, but like a bladed war axe as opposed to
a
like a
rock
full-on scythe.
living of the earth.
Well, rock and wood.
Of the earth.
You know what
No,
I mean.
I'm giving you shit. You're fine.
Okay.
It is of
Good
the
answer.
earth.
Yeah.
Second question. Who does Tepartos feel is his most trusted ally?
I think it was Lysander. But at this point, I think it's probably Garagak since he's been together the longest, and there's just not a bad bone in his body.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to it, he knows he can trust him with anything.
That's good. Good to hear. And who is Tepartos' most feared enemy? If you had to choose like your arch nemesis, your
Dandelion.
Okay, good to know.
I know there are bigger bads in the world, but that's the one I want gone.
Fair enough. The room around you reverts, and you find yourself standing in a room filled with 22 chests lining the walls. The room that the rest of your party was in. Only one of those chests was open. That was by Garagak. This is where our recap of last week will begin. The chest room. Much phone. Garagak opened a chest. All of you found yourselves in one of those void-like rooms, having to make some choices. Those choices made went from great to mild-mannered to Partos. You return to this room, the rest of the party surrounding you.
Hi.
And you notice a few changes right away. Garagak, by the same token, Leonin, is nowhere to be seen in this room. But you do see, standing amid the party, Dandelion. To the rest of you, everything looks normal.
Oh, conniving.
What is happening?
Nicely done.
Well, we went to the void space, picked
No,
open
no, no.
some chests, and now we're here.
You see that, yes?
The large orc man who likes to wear a kilt?
No. I'm assuming everybody else is not seeing. Actually, can I roll, like, wisdom in general? Because I know that this place is magical and things are fucky, and that if Dandelion was actually here, Argos would be beating his shit in.
Go ahead and roll, and we'll call it an insight.
Yeah.
Is this this is
Oh,
before
20 still not
the
working.
flower situation, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry, roll
This
20
is
's not
before
working.
anything else has happened.
Do we have the gentleman?
Fuck. 9.
Not yet, no. A 9.
Yes.
You know for sure that many people here, if they saw Dandelion, would be absolutely trying to obliterate him.
Yeah.
You also know that Dandelion has fully taken control of multiple of your allies in the past.
I am, as I enter the room and see this going on in front of us, taking the full scope of everything that's going in, I'm going to scream out to everybody around him, "Get back!" What am I going to say? "Get back! He's deceiving us again!" And I'm just going to sprint forward, put both of my hands on Garagak's head, and cast Harm.
Roll to hit. What level are you casting this at?
What's the highest level spell I have? 7th.
Okay. I told y'all there was some crazy shit on those tables.
But
I would.
Is this normal? This doesn't seem like the
No.
big man. Okay.
No.
Coda, go ahead. What are you doing as Tamardos is rushing you?
So it's just a Constitution save. So if you can make that for me, Coda.
Well, first off, Tapartos yelled, "Get back! He's deceiving us." So I would have attempted to move behind Tapartos because someone's deceiving us.
Okay.
And 2, when Tapartos grabbed me by the head, I would just give him a hug because I think he's hugging me.
Buddy, I'm sorry.
Because he looks like Garagak to the rest of us, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So content.
Then roll that con
actually, I
save,
don't
yeah.
think I can cast this at a higher level. It doesn't say
23?
anything about that.
Yeah, you
so
can.
I'll cast it at 6th. Oh, well.
Oh, just harm?
Yeah.
I was thinking inflict wounds.
No, this is just straight up harm. What was the con save?
23.
23.
Mhm.
Cool. So that succeeds. So you only take half of this. 6, 57. 57 halved. So, fucking 25,
28,
28.
28.
Yeah.
So
28
28.
points of necrotic damage. Just
Well, so
rocketed
that's
into
half
the
of
body.
what you rolled.
Yeah.
So, Cody, you'll take 14.
What, are you raging?
Yeah.
No.
Ah.
You, unfortunately, my friend, are not of a level of the same deity caliber as your friend
That's
Garagak.
fair.
That is true.
I was like, why is it halved? He doesn't have necrotic resist. Oh.
Yeah.
Because he a god
That is something
and
to
I'm
keep in mind
not-
because I do forget that. That applies to.
To be fair,
combat
we fought
targets.
mostly gods and dragons lately.
That's true,
Yes.
yeah. But that does apply for normal enemies to Argus and Tumult now as well.
Sweet. Helps me.
Oh, man. Gave him damage resistance and he disappeared.
Does anything change with this immediately, or can I pump another one in him?
Oh, no.
I'm just hugging you.
So you get pulled in.
Yeah.
And
I'm hugging.
as you cast the spell, you kind of pull back for a brief moment and you see Garagak.
Do I think it's Garagak still, or do I think that Dandelion is fucking with me now?
No.
That's
I think
your
that's
choice,
a character
buddy.
choice, Ian.
Why
I tell you what you see.
are you attacking
He-
the ally?
No. This is, and I'm like pushing away. Dandelion was. Garagak, what's one thing only I would know about you?
My name's Garagak.
I'm so sorry.
Because Dandelion would have tried to think of something better.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry about?
Oh, you.
I didn't feel a thing.
I'm just gonna hug him again and cast a healing spell into him to get that damage. Or I'm just gonna do my channel divinity to heal him back up.
You're fine. Don't stress any of that right now.
Yeah.
Jumping back into the recap after this moment, some more things happened in this room.
Ow.
A lot of things happened in this room.
A lot of things happened in this room. Everyone, we're going to go around because I don't want to talk for 40 minutes and there's a lot of specific stuff. Why doesn't everybody fill Ian and the audience in on what you guys got and what happened in those rooms for you? Dash, you go first. What happened for you?
I am now level 17.
Oh,
And I also have a staff that's got a little closet in a cage on the top.
that's awesome.
It is the battle standard of infernal power. So I'm level 17 and got a stick with a passed out little demon guy in it. I
Okay.
don't know what this staff is or if I'll ever use it, but boy howdy, I own it.
I highly doubt you will. It is not going to be useful to you in any capacity.
Not at all.
Devin, why don't you go next?
Forgot I was muted. Mine's pretty easy. I got a bag with 50k worth of gems. So it's just
Fuck.
yeah.
Hero, why don't you go?
Oh, I forgot his name.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
We have a new friend.
We do.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a Goliath monk. Looks like a newsie. Other than that, I don't think I got anything else that
but
I
you're
can
still
remember.
Argus, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He just
Didn't know
has
if this was like a
a
respec.
lackey.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I have a gopher. Big gopher.
Zach.
I opened a box and got 5 DM inspiration.
Coda, it is your turn to fill Ian in on what
Do I
happened
get to
from
learn
your chest.
why he did a big bad?
We'll get there.
Yeah, I'll pause on the dog feeding.
You're allowed to finish feeding your dogs. They're going to be real
We
mad.
have time. Yeah, you're good.
So what I got is I got a
Was a
deck of
gambling
fate.
addiction.
So I now
Deck
have
of fate.
a deck of fate. Technically, that's all I received.
That is true.
Think of the deck of many, but on a godly scale.
Now, in order to get said deck, I had to pull from it 3 times
And survive.
and survive, to which I did. However, I also diddly done fucked up. Made some bad decisions. I don't know what happened.
To be fair, as I say, I don't know if they were bad decisions or
So
not.
two of 3. I know one was
Two
bad.
of 3 were bad
was-
decisions.
One was
of
bad,
3.
yes.
One of 3, yeah.
Do
2
I
of
get to
them,
know
I don't
about them?
So
Yeah.
one decision, I was supposed to choose a spot where I would retire or something, and I chose Mama Bear's Forest. Don't know what happened with that.
That was a mystery.
Yep. Choice 2 was told to name a person that I liked or something like that.
No,
I
it's
chose.
just name a person.
Oh yeah, just name somebody. I named my Taylor.
Your Taylor?
So yeah, stay tuned.
Oh,
Mama Bear
that's
for the
right.
audience
The,
soon.
the other bad thing happened later. I forgot.
Number 3, I done fucked up. I was asked to mention a time.
So you got him.
Huh?
Yeah. No, keep going.
Okay. I was asked to mention a time, right?
Like on the clock or in history?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a
Like
point
a
in time in my
moment.
life.
Yeah.
A moment in my life that was like the biggest moment. And I chose Anouk leaving.
Oh.
And because of that, none of us know who Anouk is.
Every moment
At
ever
all.
connected to that is erased from our memory, including the memory of Anouk for anyone who was there at his leaving.
Yeah.
The Nook still
Ah.
exists.
So Anouk still exists. His family still remembers him, but anyone who is present at him leaving
Yeah.
no longer remembers Anouk.
Yeah.
That
None of
is
us remember Anouk.
painful.
I know the name
is,
of Nook because I found it in my notes, but I don't remember why. I don't remember who that is.
But the best part is that's not the worst thing I did. So stay tuned for that,
That was
shit.
the first of big bads.
Yeah, that was the first. Whoops. I did a twofer. And it's way worse.
The first whoops.
Yeah.
So this is what happened just off the chests. And then we get back into the room
Huh?
where we have a Garagak now loaded with not 1, but 2 God-powered
Supercharged
decks of many things.
Sorry.
Did you hear any of what I said?
No, my
Perfect. So we come
Perfect?
back to the room with Garagak now having not 1 but 2 God-powered decks of many things.
And so Garagak did what Garagak does.
I'm
Garagak
sorry, you
politely
cut out.
explained
Garagak
that
has
he-
not 1 but 2 God what?
God level
God-
decks of many. So he has the Tune deck and the Fates deck.
Jesus Christ.
And when describing this to Argus, he said, yeah, this one has cartoons on it. And Argus said, oh, okay. And Garagak said, do you want to pull one? And Hero said, yeah, I'll take 2. Hero, you want to walk us through what happened with your deck pulls?
But the worst part was
No,
the first
because I
card
don't remember
Garagak
them.
picked it up.
He picked one, and I pulled one with him.
Right.
So yeah, there
Yes.
were mine is separated into 2 notes of Argus draws from the Tune deck of many twice, and then a pause, and a little bit later, Garagak pulls from the Tune deck of many.
I am never leaving you alone again.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty sure.
I can enlighten to what Argus did if you don't
Okay.
remember,
Yeah,
Rob.
go for it.
So he was asked to name an NPC. Argus named the Xerxes Goliath. Alex says, good to know, and it has no immediate effect. 2. Argus gets a crown upon his head. He bumps out an item that he's attuned to and is now attuned to the crown. He is the lord and high commander of a force. He is the true king and in charge of a civilization. Of what or of whom he does not know, but he does have a castle and lands to rule somewhere.
Okay.
Argus has a crown, and something happened with the Xerxes Goliath.
We do know after Argus showed us the cartoon on the card, for your player knowledge, it was a very cartoonish rogue.
So like the rogue card from
It
the
is.
deck.
We don't know what. So like the base rogue card is you name an NPC, it is now hostile towards you, and only divine intervention can stop it. So
Does that mean he's only silly to us now? Cool.
Yeah, that's how my brain works.
I mean that's how I wouldn't put it past you for the Toon deck because Toon deck, and that's kind of what that world was. But I know it's not.
Oh, to perfect
Well,
timing.
Do you
Why
remember
don't
your
tell-
second set of pulls?
Ian, what happened with
I
your
sure
pull?
do. Well, so I was like, yeah, I'll pull a card with you. Let's go. What could go wrong, right?
And this is the big bad.
We're
The
getting
second
there
one.
because I pulled about 3 or 4 times.
Oh
It
my god.
It would. To be fair, it was 1.5 times.
I had to.
Yeah,
So
it was
I
1.5
pulled.
times.
And everyone lost their shit.
Anything on our person's worth more than 5 gold and is not essential to the player class vanishes to dust.
Yeah. So I pulled an old card I had sitting covered in dust, Fate, and said, fuck that. I didn't want to hurt everyone in the party. But by doing so, I had to pull again. Okay. And I pull. And our DM is like, hey, choose any character in the world. Anyhow. And I was like, sure. Dandelion. He said, okay. Roll a d20. I nat 20. Well, that procs Danny Basher. Okay. So I rolled Danny Basher. And it turns out that card had a sun on it, and now Dandelion is extremely superpowered. Because he just got hit with 2 objects of chaos and super leveled.
And the entire room erupted into a bloom of dandelions, which then exploded, giving the party necrotic damage.
100 on the
Yeah,
dot.
100 damage. Yep.
Should I be taking that 100 damage?
Oh, with a
No.
message of thanks for the boost. Yeah.
That was rather kind of you. Thank you for the pick.
that one.
And if it doesn't make
Well,
you
I
feel
don't
bad
feel
enough
quite
yet,
as bad about the harm spell.
if it doesn't make
Yeah.
you feel bad enough yet, the fact that we hurt him means that we are no longer mentally protected.
Dandelion is now stronger than Titan. So
Yeah, to be fair, he did only speak in Garagak's mind, but the fact that he could speak in anyone's mind in this party who has the fuck you spell.
that was the big
Hey, it made the end game more reasonably scaled.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we went to the rooms.
I need another glass of wine.
And then everything got fine because you guys went to the rooms and
Yeah,
you
we
guys
got
had
we
like a
got
lovely
our
night's
own
rest.
personal rooms where we got
At least I
10k
got a
gold.
babbling brook.
Yeah, we got our own personal rooms. We got 10k gold. This is also a base of operations. There's a teleportation circle on the wall, so we could come to
That's
and from
cool.
this place as we
Okay.
want. It's a base of operations.
Sweet.
There's like world
So we've got
maps and
that and
plane
the boat?
maps and like region maps and all sorts of shit. Yeah.
Okay. That's
And
nice.
I think that half an hour in is a full recap.
We did decide to go to Silvery Mood, and we decided to montage the 2-week travel instead of doing it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
agreed.
if you Alex let us all roll if we wanted to read our books for the how much we'd learned in the span of time. So I don't know if you
Oh yeah, I would like to do that. I haven't even cracked open my tome. What was it called again? 1 second. My copy of When Your Enemies Realize You're the Party Healer. I would love to to pick that bad boy up.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check, and that'll be the progress you make for the week.
Great. I'm gonna have to do everything via physical dice because I can't seem to get roll
Yeah,
20
you're
to
fine.
work. I'm
I
sorry.
trust you.
Intelligence plus and just a flat check.
Yep.
Great.
Just plus intelligence.
10.
Perfect. You make average progress through.
Cool.
Not quick, not slow, just slowly but surely making your way through.
This is dense and also sad.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're gonna do another quick runabout the table. I'm just gonna check in with everybody to see what you guys have been up to
In
over
Silver
this like 2-ish week travel time between the two. We're doing just like a quick montage of what would you have been up to on your way. If it is just I was chilling on the boat reading my book, if it was I was doing push-ups, or in some people's cases, I want to do much more specific things. We're just going to do a quick montage because people reach out to me about that kind of stuff ahead of time. So, Dash, anything special?
No, probably just exploring the boat, because this is probably a model that I've not seen really ever, because it's an old ass boat, but nothing special.
Perfect. Argus, anything special?
Yeah. Other than reading the book in my downtime, I am building a new Iron Defender.
Damn, loophole. Yeah, all right. Zach, anything special?
No, I decided to go against what I was going to do originally,
Fair enough.
and it would just be. I'm actually going to sending to Zexum and
Okay.
ask if there is a tailor that he likes to go to that could make a gloves / gauntlet that
Okay.
they make custom designs that he would recommend in Silvery Moon.
Perfect.
At
Just
least
'cause
let
it
him
has
know that we're
been
on the way.
Perfect. As I said, just because it has been a while, Zexum does use they them pronouns for stuff.
Mhm.
Y'all haven't interacted with them for months now,
Like
so
4 months.
completely fine.
And you also have a talented artificer on the boat that makes things.
Yeah, but Tumult wants to keep that shit like
Yeah, Tumult wants a classy, like, opera glove.
Well, it's mainly like
No,
I
that's fine.
don't
No,
know how
no.
I feel about the dark energy hand yet, and I'm still covering it up.
Well, you didn't have to tell me. That's fine. Whatever.
Oh, there he goes. Off to eat his hot dog.
Damn it, hero! Argus doesn't know that I'm asking for this anyway.
Zexum would respond and say, yes, there are several people. Funny you called. I have something for you.
Oh, we're on
Come
the way.
find me when you get here.
Oh yeah, we're already on the way.
I didn't know this is where y'all were going or what you were doing. I just rolled the punches. Y'all throw. Garagak, anything special?
No, I just bring my book, do my daily duties on the boat. Hit the
Sounds
gym.
good.
Yeah.
Devin, quick run through.
Of your long list of bullshit you're pulling.
It's not bad at all.
It's not, yeah.
We're doing that. I'm getting.
We just saw the brainstorming texts of like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
So, long story short, I'm getting 2 clones set up and started. So this processed over like 4 days, I think it was.
Mhm.
Day 1, I'm actually going to Tapaltos first. Like Ileana would just double check with Tapaltos or Tumult first, whoever I find first, and just ask one of you if you're willing to like use sending to contact Jazal for me, because I don't remember if I have a sending stone for her.
I don't believe you do know.
Yeah. And I just like I would like to ask, hey, this is Ileana asking where are you right now, and can I come meet you?
I'll just say yes on Ian's behalf because he decided to go get a
I
drink.
mean, or Zach, who has sending.
yeah, he is
literally
sending
just used
scrolls though.
Oh, that's
So
fair.
that's limited resource. So I'll make Ian do it. It's fine. Response is I'm in my lab. Can't wait to see you.
Cool. I'll teleport to Jazal's lab.
Perfect. With Jazal's help, you easily find everything you needed, and you set about the clone spell twice.
I'd also like to ask about if Jazal knows anybody, any other adventurers, or if Jazal just meets with people regularly. Be on the lookout for anyone looking for a leader, looking for a monarch, so to speak.
Okay.
And let me know if anyone's just throwing it out there.
Perfect. She's I do not really interact with people, but I'll let you know.
Thank you.
So you have at least Giselle watching out for the O'Bannons wherever that may be.
Yeah, that's about it. Day 2 and 3 is just spending the spell slots and time to like get those spells cast, and then day 4, teleport back and meet with y'all.
Perfect.
BB's not on the boat, right?
No, BB
Nice.
is not on the boat.
Are there horse babies?
Good. Did we?
There are no horse babies yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, everything seems to be in order. BB's just not on the boat.
Did we send BB somewhere?
Nope.
Okay, that's problematic.
Ian, anything specific to Partos to be doing over these 2 weeks?
Yes. I mean, doing some daily study on his sad book about how he gets hit a lot. But he would want to go check on Awesome and Princess Pony, see how they're doing. Give Princess Pony his love and affection.
Mhm.
And blessings upon the babies to be. I also want to take some time to consult with Tumult if he'll take the time with me. Mostly I'm interested in, first off, how the fuck do I be a captain? I'm not good at this. Help. Please be my advisor. Second,
Why don't you have this conversation?
Okay, yeah. Tumult. Can I talk with you for a moment? Tapartos requests some.
If it's about Gum Gum, I didn't do it.
No. If it's about the gum did it.
No, Argus did it. They've been making dynamite. Wait. Oh, so you're not here for? Never mind. You didn't hear anything about it. Never mind.
What did gum do?
No,
No, come, just did no.
no, he didn't do anything. We're fine.
Okay,
worry
fine.
about
This is
Don't worry
this is not what I want. I will drop it. Look at me. I'm not worried. Do I look bothered? I'm not bothered. I'm the least
You're
bothered.
always bothered.
Yes, I know, which is what I kind of wanted to talk to you about. You have a moment.
Okay.
Great. Just becking you into my quarters, or I guess the captain's quarters or whatever. So there's a laundry list of things I wish to discuss on, and a million things that are on my mind. But the main three that I specifically wish to talk to you about are practical and then one functional. First off, I'm wondering about your ideas and the possibility of trying to get in contact with Olan. I know I kind of might have burned that bridge before Waterdeep caught on fire, but I think he might be a good resource to be able to use, or to hopefully have on our side still as a friend, and hopefully trying to find Lysander. And I do not want to burn that bridge with him. I know you have a better relationship with him than I do and can contact people well.
I don't know about better. What?
I was an asshole.
Let's at least wait until we get to Silvery Moon.
Yes. Should probably
Mainly
talk to Zexum first.
Because, well, he did say he does have something for us.
They
have something for us. But as for Olan, it depends.
About him.
It depends on what we asked him for. You can't really be like, "Hey, we're gonna go against your boyfriend. Help
Yes.
us."
Yes,
So,
I'm not necessarily saying that. Just more we want to be in the process of helping to find your boyfriend.
see, but that's the problem. I think Olan already knows where they are.
I'm not so sure. At least I don't know. Point is, I would at some point like to try to reach out to them and would appreciate help in...
Oh, they told us not to.
I know. I understand. I am a
They also
persistent
didn't respond to me or Ileana already.
motherfucker to a fault. Understood. I just want to try, okay?
I know.
And
Like
I
I
think
said,
at least we should talk to Zexum about it.
reach out to
um,
Olan. I haven't tried Olan. I just know the other one. Lysander specifically.
Oh, I know the other one
Big-
specifically does not want to be found. I'm finding him.
Yeah, but right
Kills me.
now,
Eventually. It's just an avenue I want to pursue. And I think it's important. Secondly, I am worried about BB. And
why?
well, first off, the fact that he's not here and that there was some sort of pact that he had made with Lysander. That being
Oh.
said, having BB with,
We're
as
alive,
far as we
right?
know, high for now. We are also alive after Dandelion had the massive boost and can speak within our minds. Everything is temporary.
That hurt.
Yes, that was unpleasant, to say the very least. I just think that it would be good to try to find BB, be in contact with BB, and figure out a way to get the intentions from BB.
We're the captain. Call for him. Said he obeys the captain of the ship. It's currently you. Have you tried to
Not
call
yet.
him?
And that leads to my third point. Tumult, I have kind of been put in charge of this whole thing, but I feel as though I have a good personal relationship with people and things, but when it comes to operational and political and you know, this facade of big chairs,
You need a really big chair.
yes, really big chairs made of like spears or something, that we play things on.
You know, that captain role that Lysander took on so well, a big chair made out of spears.
I'm just trying to make a shitty Game of Thrones reference. But I don't know how to lead. I wish for There are a million ways I would do things on my own, to order people around, to have things done. But I know that the way I think things are, and the poor way my memory works, and the poor decisions oftentimes fate seems to lead me to, and the ways in which it seems as though there's some entity out there just waiting to fuck with me at every turn. I don't trust myself. I need the democratic help of the people I care about, the people I trust, the people I rely on. And I trust you very deeply in your opinion, your intelligence, the way you think through things. You, Eliana, Argus, even Gergak, everyone.
One quick question. So I appreciate you coming to me first.
Yes.
Feels kind of good. But also, why is there only me here if you want this to be democratic?
I think I'm just asking
And also-
for guidance before going for it.
Well, I mean, what guidance? Because like you also came to the person that like
You're smart. I want your opinion. Just be my friend, okay?
I'm always your friend. It's just
I
like,
know.
but you always yell at me for my decisions because I always do them without everybody else in mind.
I know. And I think I'm kind of subconsciously relying on that and looking at that and leaning on that because I struggle so much to do decisions without everybody else in mind. You just do what you think is best, what you think is right, what you think is smart. And right now I'm asking for somebody who does things and knows how to do things that they think are best, right, and smart. These are the things I want to do. Help me do them. And if you think it's dumb, bad, and wrong, I won't.
You just want a second opinion on your choices.
Basically.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I just haven't heard what the choices are.
Try to reach out to our estranged friends. What do I do about the all-powerful demon that's probably working with Xerxes? And help me be a better captain.
Well, we're working
Unless
on...
you want it. Do you want to be captain?
No, why do you think I shoved it on you?
I don't want this tumult.
Yeah, you know, good leaders never do.
Fuck. Then help me. Please.
I am. I'm giving you the answers here, Joe.
Just gonna
Okay.
sit on the floor and
The
just
first one
put my hands in my lap.
we're slightly working on. Okay, we need to get to Silver Moon. We need to re-gear, regroup, and set a course of action. Our course of action currently: go to Silver Moon, let everyone buy things, talk to who they want to talk to.
Yes.
That'll help them get their minds straight, right? And then we talk about Alon. That's the friend thing coming in. 2 also goes with 3. Just you're the captain, and so we all agreed that what the captain says is final. So if you have a question, ask it. No one's gonna not answer you. 2, just say it. If you want BB to show up because he's supposed to listen to the captain, try calling BB. He's a demon or he's a devil.
Yeah, I feel
Contracts
so
are
much
kind of
dumber
like
than
their
him.
thing. His
But
contract
you know
was-
about them. Help me. I'm scared of him.
I mean, I could be in the room, and when you call for him, like that's. But by his contract that he made when we all came on the boat, he doesn't have to listen to me if I call him. I'm not the captain.
I know.
So if you call him and he doesn't answer, he breaks his own contract, and that means they lose a lot of power. They're very binding things.
Right.
So just try it.
All
3,
right.
as to being a better captain, the whole leadership thing, no idea. But I know you know someone who's got a really good grip on things like that. Call Moog.
I really
Literally,
should
like a
last
leader of
time.
people brought together a siege for Groothog,
Like I should
was like the
bet
main
really
staple
did.
center behind that.
Like there
And
was
you're
so much
asking them
shit
to
in the
lead a
bed.
race of giants.
Like
so...
it was up my back. It got in my hair. That amount of shit in the bed.
Huh?
The Bartos put his foot in his mouth pretty bad. However bad the Bartos is at being a captain, he is also a worse boyfriend. So that is something to keep in mind.
You are official. Oh, thank
I-
God. And now I don't want to call you that anymore because now it's not as funny as when you kept denying it.
Yeah, I mean, we're figuring it out.
So you had one fight and it's over?
I don't
week?
think it's over. I've just been avoiding it for a long time, and I'm definitely going to blame it on dragons. But if I'm not straight up dropped, I'm in big doo-doo regardless. And that's
Yeah,
something.
you're fine. You suck up enough to people. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm going to grovel at her feet.
You're a
Okay.
cleric. Heal the wounds.
That's fucking good, Zach. I will emote all I want, but I wanted a voice. That was really good.
That's a DM inspiration, Zach.
All right. Should we get BB in here? And then
Oh, you trying to do that right now? Yeah, go ahead.
we can do it later. We don't have to do it now.
Oh no,
No, we should do it now.
just yeah. Let me.
Departos, make
yeah.
a perception check. Tumult, you as well.
Ooh, nice. 23.
It won't roll. There we go. It won't roll.
Both of you hear a voice from someone you did not see in the room previously, going, hey,
BB.
it's Soup.
Oh,
That's not
up,
the
Soup?
BB voice.
Hi, Soup.
Hey,
popping.
I was in here reading.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
really sorry.
I was hiding.
Very good at that.
Why were you hiding?
Like,
You
away.
see, he has like a book tucked behind his back. No reason. It's
Is it because of what you're reading?
I'm not reading. Who said I was reading? A book just kind of like flaps against the wall and falls. And he's like,
Did
moves
you
his
learn
arm
how
back.
to read?
do you need help?
I'm a lawyer. I've
Yeah.
known how to read.
I mean, I knew that. I was saying, like, do you need help with what you're reading for?
No. Well, kind of. No. Maybe.
What are you reading?
Now's not the time.
If you want us
what's
to drop
the
it, we
book?
will.
There are more press. Okay? If you're gonna do the thing with BB, have the party here.
Yes.
That's all I wanted to say.
That
Just
was my
in case.
I think
that
that's
was my
probably
intuition.
the right thing to do. Also, Soup, can you help us lawyer up a demon?
Devil.
Devil? I don't know anything about contracts, what he can or can't do, or what sort of lies I'm allowed
What do you
to ask.
want to lawyer?
Basically,
him into?
is he beholden to us, or is he now beholden to Lysander and Xerxes? I don't know
Alright.
how to be able to get this question
If
out of
you-
him, or what I
If
can
you want to
ask.
deal, whenever you're dealing with somebody who is a master manipulator or somebody
Yes.
who devils, whenever you're dealing with devils, yes or no questions. Very direct, precise questions.
They can't lie.
No.
Okay.
They can spin the truth as much as they want. Now, granted, my only experience with devils was going over Tempard's contracts for them before. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how far I technically got, but I literally worked with BB every night we were on the ship writing devil contracts.
It was like straight up 2 days.
It wasn't very long
was-
before
yeah, it
everything
wasn't
went
very
down, yeah.
But I had good rolls on those. I was like,
You
but I
did.
did. Like, it was a very good start. I'm gonna make a devil army.
Nice.
I need reliable, sacrificable pawns, and also when we get the cat back, he wants to take over hell. He needs an army to already like be at his feet. So
I can't
Nice.
wait to go to my mountain cabin.
We'll get there, buddy. But for now,
I know.
if you're gonna try to get BB here, get everybody else here too.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Soup. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Should we do this
Sid,
now? Or should
Did
we
you-
wait
Did
a
you
while?
want me to be here too, or
Yes, you're a part of everybody.
okay? Do you want me to get the boys then, or
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind getting the boys, that'd be nice.
yeah? Okay, all right. You see, he takes an arrow like out of his hip quiver and just kind of like casually tosses it against the wall. Oh, I dropped my arrow, and like walks over and grabs it. Very clearly, grabs the book, and then Misty steps out of the room.
I would die for him. I
You
really
have?
would. I have died for him. I'd do it again.
So you guys
You
gathered a
have?
party. Is anybody? We'll say that this is several days into the trip, so that
Yeah,
you've kind of everybody's done their stuff that they wanted to get done. Ileana, you're back on the ship, kind of back into it. Everybody's here. Is everybody okay with gathering up for whatever may happen in this situation?
Do I know what we're gathering for?
I've just kind of called a family meeting.
Okay.
Are you determining whether you're in a suit or in your armor?
That definitely decides who shows up.
Yeah.
War Council.
War Council?
War
Leon's
Council.
showing up.
Hi, Leonid.
Hey, Rob,
Hello.
you want to come to a War Council?
We're doing war now?
Just got. We're
I
talking.
mean, we're already at war,
I mean, yes, we are actively at war.
so
That's fair.
I have to call my girlfriend.
Oh.
okay, not that war.
That's not what this is about.
I already helped him with that ish.
Just kind of like look over at Soup. I thought we didn't do like therapy circles or anything like that.
Not that. It's not that.
Hmm.
Or
We're summoning a devil.
yeah.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
When Argus walks in, I mean, he slams the door open and staggers in, and he's like bloodshot eyes and super bedhead, and like one of his eyebrows are missing, and he smells faintly of burnt hair and gunpowder.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You look good.
Long night, old chap.
It's been exciting.
Are you
I
blowing
have
up
a
more
dream.
things?
Soon.
Nice. Nice.
Soon. Well, if everybody's in attendance, unless somebody wants to say otherwise.
Where are you meeting? Deck of the ship,
The stable.
Yeah,
the
wherever's,
stable, like
I guess there was an office room where you tried to talk to BB before.
Would that be big enough for? I think the deck of the ship would be fine.
Yeah,
I'd
I'd
say
say
you're-
deck of
you're-
the ship.
you're trying to shove 10 people plus a BB in here. So
Yeah, just gathering everybody around. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out and just coming together. First off, lovely to see everybody all in the same place. As you can tell, I'm feeling very awkward and having a hard time. I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Get to the point. Become BB.
I'm trying. But first, there's something I need to address first. And I've been doing a lot of thinking. I was talking with Tumult earlier, and the whole, ship hierarchy structure thing, I understand its necessity, but it also it's kind of antithetical to a lot of me and who I am. I just want to throw this out there that I have accepted the role and responsibility of captain on the ship. But I also want to throw it out that I recognize I am also a deeply flawed individual, and I do not want to override the needs or necessities of anybody else here. I want input. I want democracy. I want to hear what everybody's doing. Tumult, stop face palming, okay? I'm trying. I I care about everybody's opinions and want to take those into consideration. And I beg of you, please, please, please always give them to me. But know that if push comes to shove or something dire has to happen, I will make a decision and I will ask people to follow that. If people really can't, really do not want to, we can talk it out unless we are going to die, and then we'll get that figured out. But I just want you to know where I am coming from, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and would like input based on that.
I don't think you realize that most captains are, in fact, deeply flawed individuals. They don't tend to get into a place of leadership without fucking up along the way, especially in the terms of piracy. I know you all aren't a lot of pirates or anything like that, but
We
delightful.
could just loot an ancient.
Yeah, you did
place.
basically steal an entire booty's worth of dragon horde, so that's
But they're
cool.
dead.
But most captains are deeply flawed individuals, and majority of the time, unless you're on a bad ship and want to lose your crew or get a mutiny, it's not a dictatorship.
Yes.
You do what you think is best for your friends and coworkers and subordinates, and they will tell you to fuck off if it's a bad idea or you'll no longer be captain. So just step up and do what you think is right for your friends.
Listen to
And
that
they
now
will
and be very
probably
hurt.
follow you.
Okay.
All three of the boys are just nodding along, just like this is the most like sage wisdom they've ever heard. Just like yes,
Honestly,
Yes,
that's very sage wisdom as well, and something I think I need to trust myself in. So I will try. Thank you. I just needed to put that out there. Second, I think we need to talk to BB. I was planning on trying to summon him here on Soup's suggestion. We should all be here when we do this. I have fears that he is not loyal to the ship, to the crew, and may have made a separate contract with Lysander and be in the hands of Xerxes. We need to find out if this is the case and either be rid of him or determine that he is with us. And I think everybody should be here for this. Any objections?
So the BB is the devil?
Yes, and quite a powerful one at that.
His nickname is Boat Beast because
He lives in the boat.
well, literally no one could pronounce his real name.
It's something like
Well, typically, devils don't want to give out their true name because it gives power.
yes.
Yeah. Well, it's written on the door downstairs. Well, it was.
It was on a piece of junk mail. No, I think it was on a wall of trophies. I think is technically where it was found.
It was on
Yeah.
a portrait.
It was on a portrait, but it was also on the door script that was keeping him in there, and he erased that part of it.
Yes.
So you're going to summon a devil here with no means of binding. Just chat with it, and it might be working with your enemies.
Well, I mean, we live in his house.
Oh, that's what this weird extension in the bottom of the boat is. A devil house.
Yes. Yes.
Huh.
It was there for many thousands of years, really.
Classy.
It's been kind of hanging out. He really has quite a high bit of class. Generally pleasant fellow, to be honest. Would really like to make sure he is still on our side because I enjoyed him and his company and would like to make sure that he's not against us because he scares me.
Basically, we're just trying to
Nothing-
find out the loophole of his first contract, which was to be in service of the captain of the ship, which so happens to be the person missing.
To start off,
Oh.
are we certain that that is the contract? And
You want to call Lysander and ask him? Because that's what we were told, so that's all we have to go off of.
well, then we can ask him ourselves, I suppose. Should I call him?
I mean, that's what. Oh,
I know. I am making a captain's decision, and I am calling him now. BB, could you come here, please?
Immediately, BB appears in the center of this kind of circle of all of you. Hey,
Hi, BB. How are you?
good. How are you?
Doing pretty well. Just, kind of figuring stuff out. We've got a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
The whole, Lysander and the Xerxes thing has just thrown us for a bit of
Yeah. Sure.
First question, was there ever a physical contract written between you and Lysander?
No.
About what exactly your servitude is? It's all verbal?
No, but the contract that I originally made with Lysander was a verbal communication between us on the ship.
Okay.
You were all there for it.
Yes, I'm just struggling to remember exactly
Well,
what it was.
All but you, and points at Rhyme.
This is new.
Hello.
Oh, and man, that was so long ago. I didn't know if Argus was before or after that.
Argus was
After?
after.
And
Because we got the boat with a nook.
yeah,
And the Goliath monk.
We have 4 boys now of various levels.
most of you were here when that happened. I kind of gather where this is going.
We just need to make sure.
Maybe kind of like crouches down because even you with your like fucking 10-foot stature, Gaby's bigger than you by like a pretty sizable chunk. And kind of like crouches down and goes, if you have a question, you can just ask me directly.
I know, I am. Is your service to the active captain of this ship that we are standing on right here?
I said originally that I would be working for the captain, yes.
So that is yes.
That's what I said.
Okay. Am I considered the active captain of this ship we are standing on here?
You kind of go, what? And like turns and looks at the rest of you for like a gauge of.
He did formally say that he accepts all responsibilities and decision makings that inherit the position of captain of this ship. And we all agreed.
When Tumult says that, Argus reaches into his pocket and pulls out about a 10-inch, three of them, kind of wrapped together with cord and a long string, 3 long strings coming out and twisting together. We agreed.
What's that?
Argus just pulled out sticks of dynamite. Crazy eyed this devil.
It's an alarm clock.
Doesn't have a clock on it.
Don't know what that is.
Oh, here, I'll hand it to him. And as I hand it to him, I snap my fingers on the fuse.
To me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it
What is
back.
You smell burning black powder. You hear the sound of a fuse on fire. And there's even a little spark coming off of the fuse.
No.
Maybe
What
kind of like
is that?
grabs it. Huh.
And then it stops.
I think it's broken.
No, it did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Scared the shit out of people?
Uh-huh. Takes it
Nice.
and puts it back in his pocket.
There is a poop in my pants.
Like I know what that you would come up and working on. No.
Just wanted to see if it would work.
That was your answer to Partos?
Okay. All right. Did Lysander approach you before he left about creating a separate contract?
Oh, I'm gonna walk over to Partos and whisper in his ear. You have to tell him to answer in yes or no form, or he's gonna take this off the deep end.
Well, then I need a one-word yes or no answer.
Yes.
Did you accept that separate contract that Lysander had presented you?
No.
Are you in any way contractually obligated to Lysander, the former captain of this ship?
No.
Okay.
That's distressing to me as Lysander.
The wording is very specific on these questions, which is good and bad.
Question is,
Are
Tom.
you in any way contractually obligated to Lysander?
Yes.
Because they're not the former captain of this ship. Are you in any way contractually obligated to Lysander, the captain of this ship?
Yes.
Is Lysander still considered the captain of this ship?
No.
Is Lysander considered the captain of a different ship?
I don't know.
I'm sick. Did I get a boat?
I don't. Where are you going?
That's a
with
good
this?
question,
I don't
but
know. I'm
maybe
just
not
trying to find
valid.
That's a
the
good
specifics.
question.
But
Unless we have to
Go
worry
for it.
about air battles.
I made a contract with Lysander when you first let me out. I am obligated to the captain of the ship, which is you.
Yes.
I am obligated to Lysander, who made the deal.
Can I just ask a question as a homie that has nothing to do with anything else so far?
Yeah,
Can we still work on the contracts?
sure.
Oh,
Can I just ask as a homie? It's very good.
So are we done with this meeting now?
Maybe, unless somebody has something else they want to ask. I think just BB, I need you to understand that I am scared and paranoid because
I'm gonna go over to the
Lysander's-
Bartos. I'm gonna cut him off. And I'm gonna whisper in his ears. Ask BB if the contract he has with Lysander involves taking the lives of anyone currently on the ship, yes or no?
I ask him that verbatim.
No.
I don't see a problem with it then.
Ileana,
Could the contract? Oh yeah, go for it, Ileana.
Ileana will ask Big Heck to lower her down to the ground and then mentally command him to go and hide. Do his best to hide. He's big. He's not gonna hide. He's to do his best. Just
Takes
move
a barrel.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over to Potos and like kind of wave at Big Heck. Hi, it's good to see you again. Have you been good?
Me?
He looks at you like, yes.
Oh, sorry, I said Big Heck, didn't I?
Yeah.
I
I'm
thought
a
this was
baby.
some
I'm so
weird
sorry.
distraction
I was like,
tactic
what's happening?
to like pull
I'm-
Tapartos away. It was like, who
I'm so
knows?
tired. I'm sorry.
You're doing
You're
great.
fine.
To BB?
Yeah, so to BB. BB, hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I've been doing good. I hope you and Lysander and everyone's okay. Yeah, I forgot Lysander's brother's name. Dianthos?
Dianthos.
Yeah, Dianthos. I hope he's doing good too. And then I kind of whisper to Tapotos. I think we're asking the wrong questions.
I think you're right.
I think you
Your
should ask
ideas?
the same questions, but phrase them differently. Maybe something like,
Ileana, please help me. I'm not a smart man.
have you made a contract with Lysander after the initial contract? Maybe Lysander made the contract, but they were still captain.
Have you made a contract with Lysander after the initial one you had made with them?
Yes.
Does that contract involve killing us?
No.
Oh,
All of you
that-
can ask me questions, not just to Partus. Like
Yes, please.
I'm
Other
okay with
people
it
go for
then.
this.
Does the
You understand why we're here, BB, yes?
does the contract require you to keep secrets, or can you just tell us?
Yes or no answers.
Does the contract require you to keep secrets?
No.
Will you tell us the contract you made with Lysander?
No.
Okay.
I will tell you, it does not involve directly harming any of you. In fact, quite the opposite.
That makes sense. Does it involve Xerxes?
No.
Does it involve Lysander's brother?
No.
Can we make a contract?
Depends on the deal.
Don't get involved with Xerxes.
That's it?
I mean,
That could be his contract. I want a different one.
honestly, that's my biggest concern, is we wish to keep you as an ally and as an asset to us. Whatever you may do with Lysander, I don't want to get between friends, but I also am scared of the manipulation that Xerxes has power of. And they may have power of manipulating Lysander, and in turn may somehow be able to manipulate you. And that is a very large fear that I have.
You're cute.
I know. I know there are many things beyond my understanding or control.
Oh, there's only one way to trick a devil or to control a devil.
We're not doing it.
Kind of looks you directly in the eyes. Well, it requires a written word. He winks and disappears.
It's his name, isn't it?
As he disappears,
Damn it.
one of the trees on the ship, a line opens on the tree and it swirls and it creates a door. We can't see through the door, but a crate comes through the door and then it closes.
I'm so confused.
On this crate is a letter and a lay.
How dare you, Rob?
What was that?
Special tree delivery? Was
Did
this a-
BB do this?
Can I walk over there and read it?
Yeah.
It's like
Did you do
Gum
this?
Gum runs over and goes, box! And starts like...
It's horse
I'm gonna-
feed. There's 3 separate containers of horse feed. One
Aw.
is labeled for the baby, one is labeled for mama, and one is just labeled awesome.
What's the note say?
You open the note and it's for the parents and baby to be. I wish I could be there for the delivery to help, but I can't. Maybe someday we can be together again. And that's it.
This is very sweet.
Is
Who
it
would have
signed?
sent this?
No,
Why would it need to be signed? Yeah, no.
there's a lay.
Yep.
This is very nice.
fucking
Aw.
heartbreaking?
The horses will
Anyway.
love this.
Okay, we done now?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
I'm
we'll
taking
go-
this. Gum Gum takes the lay and tosses it on.
You can have it. I'm
You
going
suit
straight
well.
to BB's office.
I'll follow you.
What?
What?
I no longer go straight to BB's office.
You not want? If you don't want me to come, I won't. I just am trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm not.
Oh no, I'm trying to figure out what BB's doing.
Report back to me if
I
you
don't-
find anything. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Ian
Yeah.
or anyone, really? Whoever was present for that conversation, which is all of you. Any one of you can roll an insight check. I'm not going to sit here and make you try to brain power all of this.
Yes, please.
I have a +2.
Marcus
Good.
is plus 11.
I'll give it the old college.
That's an 8.
Come on, nat 20, baby. Hey, 17 with a +2. Let's go.
Not surprised.
Aragak, Rhyme, Argus. There could have been a more hidden meaning, but it seemed pretty clear as day. The only way to control a devil is through a written word.
So he's never been in our control in the first place.
Not at any point.
Correct.
But he's also not been in Lysander's control.
Wasn't.
Did Lysander have a written contract?
We did have a written contract. For player knowledge, the PCs would not know, but for player knowledge, there was a written contract between me and BB
Jesus Christ.
When they left.
when I left.
To clarify answers to questions, because I don't want you to feel like I cheated you. Was there another contract? Yes. That was very clear. You said,
Yeah.
yes, there was another contract. Lysander did not propose the contract that was signed. BB did.
I tried to manipulate him, and he went, "How about a contract?" And I went, "Okay."
So all of the questions you were asking were focused on Lysander making this deal, Lysander
Yeah.
offering this deal, Lysander trying to do this thing. He wasn't lying.
Fuck.
When
The
he
deal
technically
made
did
was
not
BB.
do it. Lysander agreed, but
Yeah.
That is player, and now you guys can gather character knowledge based off the interaction that you had.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not going to sit and leave it at like a specific wording thing. I know exactly what happened. I was prepared for all these questions. There are skill checks in this game for a reason. You
Yeah.
know
Only
them.
once,
You know the
once we
information.
asked those two questions back to back, I was like, "Oh shit! Didn't BB change it now for the new contract?" And I saw Dash's face, and I was like, "Yes, they fucking did." But Tumult wouldn't know that, so I couldn't
Right.
change my answer. So that's why.
yeah, I
shut
think
up
it
at
was
that point.
something that was at Lysander's behest or something. I was like, Lysander did not behest or whatever it was.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm going to go back downstairs.
So we
Perfect.
lost our boat demon. Devil.
Why is the horse food labeled for babies?
Yeah. Oh, the stable in the
Our horses are
in the
going to have
like the
babies.
main foyer
Yeah.
of the Devil Castle. Yeah, they're having a baby.
Means Parto's gonna be grandpa's.
Good. What? Did you father the horses?
No.
They're
No,
adopted.
then we'd be the dad. No, we're just grandpa's.
Right? Okay. Congrats on your horse grandchildren.
Phil, probably the first time you've ever interacted with him, walks up and puts an arm around your shoulder, Rhyme, and goes, I find it's better just to not ask.
No, honestly, this is an odd group of people, and this is Ron, by the way. Pleasure.
About this
Bill.
time, you hear an explosion from below decks.
Like I said. Don't ask.
No, that's honestly went to sleep to those sorts of things before. That's pretty normal.
But there wasn't any gunfire. It was just an explosion.
I think
Hearing the
I-
explosions, Gum Gum gets wily and shoots a cannonball.
Gum Gum,
Checks out.
please fire those at something.
Cheer the captain. Please fire those at something.
Not
Gum Gum full on fucking whips the fucking cannon around, and you
Gum
see there's just
Gum,
like
no.
there's just a pelican flying through the sky. It goes, cheers, motherfucker! Boom! Pelican is just gone.
It was also another secret druid.
I
It
revivify
turns into
the
a person
pelican?
like,
Gum Gum's aim's getting pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
quite
cannonball
accurate.
into
You
a
shot
bird. Fuck yeah.
a pelican out of the air. Good for you, little goblin man.
Please don't A, kill things needlessly, B, shoot all of the cannonballs, and C, the cannon is there for combat, not for
Oh,
fun.
it's fine. Argus can just make more.
It's mostly like killing innocent things and shooting things off into the distance. That's
Remember what
not
happened the last time we
fantastic.
trusted a bird?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't know if that bird's innocent.
Can I revivify the bird?
No, that bird
No.
is definitely not. It's still wholly intact for sure.
I'm just gonna do like some air burial rites for the bird and go to bed.
You know,
You're going to piss
You
off
know,
the deck?
Yeah, I'll pee off the boat.
yeah. There's a line of a full,
Wow, it has
full
been a
orcish
hot
burial.
second since we've had an orcish burial.
it's just everyone willing and able is on the side of the boat.
Yeah.
See one
Hemlock's
from a
I'm just
there.
gonna give it 2 taps,
single
give
stream from
Garagak
the
a pat on
porthole
the
down
back
below.
with my other hand and go to.
Oh,
You froze, buddy. You
Yeah.
froze at the perfect time.
Me?
Yeah, it's I'm
With
going
the,
to get
like the
Garrick
arm
to
out
pat on the
gesture.
bat and go, and then you cut off.
To bed.
We skip
It's
forward.
like 3 p.m., but that's okay. It's part of
I don't
Sunday.
care. I need a depression nap.
We skip forward to you all arriving at Silvery Moon, unless there are objections.
I just wanted to see if he would come if I called for him in his office.
He does not. No.
I
I'm
will
gonna try to call for
leave-
him again later on before we get to Silvery Moon.
He does not
I-
answer. Zach,
I
what do you
will
say?
leave a note on the office saying I still wanted to do a contract. Please reach out for details later.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. Silvery Moon. You all arrive, and very much unlike the first time you all arrived, flying through the sky to Silvery Moon, there is no Olan to greet you in the skies. Well, that
Oh, yeah,
you know.
because every other time we ported to Silvery Moon.
Yeah, not
The
there's
first
not
time.
like specifically an Olan, nor is there a metaphorical Olan. Like you are not stopped in the sky,
And we're not on the back of a whale.
right?
Nor being dropped into the center of the city.
Seeing the city from above as you guys are landing at one of the many kind of docks that they have around the city for airships specifically. Looking down an inn, Silver Moon's not looking fantastic. It is still a brilliant city. It is still absolutely stunning, but there are definitely buildings that have been kind of demolished and are mid reconstruction. You kind of gather that 2 civil wars kind of back to back would cause some devastation inside of the city walls.
And I think it got hit with a meteor shower while we were here at some point. And
It was put through a portal.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's had some stuff happen.
Yeah. So Silver Moon's been through some shit. But as you guys kind of land, you're greeted. There are a few Arcanus Magnate guards that kind of greet you as you get off the ship, and one of them just kind of gestures towards you and, "Hey, what can we do for you then?"
Up to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Zexon.
Should we tell is here for them?
The chosen ones.
No.
And then I post.
Right, yeah, the chosen
Tumult's
ones.
here to talk to Zexon. I already called him ahead of time. He knows.
They know.
They know.
Oh, that's kind of. I'll let them know that Tumult and the chosen ones are here for a meeting.
Oh,
Be a
that would be a
band?
lovely band name, yeah.
Yeah.
Dibs. And turns and
That's his name. You can't just. All right.
Too late.
You see one of the other guards looks at you and go, "You gold dibs."
He can have the dibs as long as I get the royalties for my name being used.
It is not long at all before you see Zexum and Thestios walking through the city quickly towards you. This very slim elven figure that many of you recognize as your trainer previous on the ship, not all that long ago, and Thestios, the larger Goliath fellow with all the tattoos around his body. They both kind of approach, and Zexum looks at you and goes, "Well, friends new and old, it is great to see you. To what do I owe the pleasure?"
Shopping.
Yeah, why did
And-
we decide to come to you?
A, shopping, or, well, more like B, shopping. A is make sure Zexum and Thestios are okay, and to check on the actual state of Silver Moon, because we have not been back since you guys had a double civil war.
Well, that is appreciated. I'm High Arbiter. Yay!
As we were informed.
And well, Olan came back briefly and was planning on taking over the reins once your business was sorted, which is, to be fair, the world's business, so understandable. But nobody's heard from him in a few weeks.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I assume you proceed to fill Zexam and Thestios in on the happenings in the last few weeks. As you Zexam is leading you guys back towards the center castle, the city hall building. And as you kind of arrive, the story's finishing up, and they go, right. That poor man. Guess I'll settle down and prepare to keep this job a while longer.
And we appreciate it as friends of you and him. And we're currently working to improve that situation.
Understand.
Well, we are going to keep doing the chosen one thing, so maybe that world problem will be at least saved, fixed, finished.
Redirected.
As long as it's not genocidal to the prime material plane or any other plane, really, that seems to be the best course of action going forward.
Yeah.
Comforting. The you know what? Not my place.
No, I just genuinely have no clue what's going on here at any given point in time.
Trust me.
This is rhyme. They're new.
You could be with them for weeks and weeks, and you will have no idea what's happening.
It's quite exciting.
Isn't it? I had quite a time.
You traveled with this batch.
For a few
easily
weeks.
the second best, non-main roster companion we've ever had.
Second best?
Yeah, Olan's not part of the main roster. I'm sorry. But, Olan got in...
Saying it directly to the face is quite rude.
It really is.
All you hear in the back of this conversation is just Thestius going, it's your second best. Oh, it's too good to be true. Oh, thank you, chosen ones. You've made my day.
You even mentioned that Olan was coming back to take over the High Arbiter spot. You have to recognize...
Listen, I know Olan's better than me, but you didn't have to say it that directly.
It felt rude to lie. I'm sorry.
If you were going to make a justification, I suppose that's the best one you could have done. Anyways, the city is yours.
Hey, darling, you're gorgeous and rule a city. Congratulations.
And I flip a bag over my shoulder. It's a bag that looks like really lumpy on the bag side, but it's also got a big turtle shell across the back. And I just skip on into the city.
Bye, Argus.
I'll give Zexam a big hug and be like, "You're my number one."
Oh.
Jackson just pulls you for a hug. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that.
No problem.
It's my city, and I'm gonna do.
Yeah, to be fair,
fun.
we have just been dealing with devils, and Sexum said the phrase, "The city is yours." Who knows where Argus's head's at?
Yep.
Sleepless head. I'm just going to go up to them and shake their hand and say, "It's really good to see you again, my friend. Thank you for the safe passage."
You as well, Tapatos. Lodgings will, of course, be covered by myself while you guys are in town, should you need them. Though I also understand that if you are in a hurry to get your things done, several of the shops in the shopping district have been damaged throughout, but we can assuredly still find you whatever you're looking for. The rest of you, if you need anything, please talk to Thestios. I have something to give to Tumult really quickly. If we could take a moment.
by all means.
I'll walk over with my head down. Yeah.
As you
Stern
walk-
talking to.
as you walk over, they kind of like put their hand on your shoulder and just go, "I'm just fucking with you, Tom. Well, come now," and like walks you through. The rest of you be thinking of what you want to accomplish while you're in Silvery Moon. Zach, the timing of this is much more rapid than I thought it would be, but that's fine. We got it figured out.
You gave yourself like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, yep. And I mean, everybody at home will know that it wasn't my decision. So, Tummel, you are led to Zexum's personal chambers. It's a small, medium-sized room, but very simply furnished. I mean, you saw Zexum's quarters when they were on the ship with you. Not a person that, cares very much about decoration or aesthetics or anything like that. They walk in, they go, a friend of yours said that you would need this to get your mission done. And that I was to give it to you specifically. You hold out your hand and they go, I cannot believe that I'm doing this. And you see Zexum's tome flies up behind the spellbook, or for the fun and fancy name, I don't know that I've ever actually used the Folio Arcanum is the actual technical name of their spellbooks. But you see Zexum's personal book, the one you've seen before, followed by a second. The second one, large, old, like it looks to be like patched leatherwork bound and massive. Probably about an 8 to 12 inch thick book. Probably the largest you've seen of an Arcanus Magnate's tome. They continue and explain this.
Sorry, I'm struggling.
This is
Continue.
a Folio Arcanum, a Arcanus Magnate's tome.
Yeah, just a little bit of research on those, and Ileana and I had found some, but we had never actually gotten to the point of studying how to use them.
Yes, well, this one is special. This is, as a matter of fact, the first Folio Arcanum ever to exist. This belonged to the first Arcanus Magnate and has been passed on from person to person in times of great turmoil and strife. It's a pretty bitchin' book, to put it simply. I was told to give it to you.
Can I get a description of who told you to give it to us? Or
If
me
I had a
specifically?
physical description to give, I would.
Technically does.
I do. It's the best I can give you is the messages were accompanied by a flying squid. What was its name? Finger? Hands. Hands was the name.
Hands gave
Aw.
you the tome?
I know hands. Yeah.
Someone who sent hands to me also told me to give you the book.
I know who. Should know who it is. I hope nothing happened to the original owner of hands. But yes. Yeah, I will accept that then.
This is a responsibility, Tumult. Should you fall in a permanent fashion, this book is not like others where its magic will be lost to anyone who has not had it transferred to them. This book will entwine itself with anyone that seeks its power. It will be locked to you until you die.
And it's free?
And then it's free.
There's no way to set it up ahead of time.
There's not. I'm giving you arguably the most powerful artifact in Silvery Moon.
Yep.
Don't fuck this up.
No. I'm going to do my best.
I've seen what all of y'all's best looks like. It'll suffice.
It got better. Your training really, really helped.
Good.
I don't know if you understand how far ahead you put some of us, like in our own capacity to do what we do better. But you really did.
Imagine what I could have done if I could have stayed.
Yeah, but look what we can do now. And I will activate my tumult fusion and just like exert like as much power as possible. Just like, yeah, no, we got here because of where you let me start.
Big freaking flex.
And I'm not even close to the strongest one.
Okay. Part of me is glad I'm not on that ship anymore. I would probably have been quite outmatched by the things that are giving you any trouble.
But about that gauntlet, and then I would unwrap my bandages and say, it's kind of just my hand, but I need it to be breathable equipment, if you will.
If you they grab basically a sheet of paper and tear a piece off of it, write down a name and an address, say, go to this address. The people there, you tell them exactly what you want and tell them I sent you. They will get it to you.
Will do.
As for this, the tome flies over. Well, there was only one way that I could keep it out of people's hands while waiting for you.
Is you bound to it?
I am.
What did they do to get? Never mind.
So, as terrifying as it's going to sound, I'm going to have to die for a while.
What's a while?
By my approximation, about 37 seconds.
That's a long time for you.
An agonizing amount of time, yes.
Okay. Do we need Tapartos? Or
No.
another
I've got it.
Arcanus? Oh, okay.
When the book starts to fall to the ground, catch it. Understood?
I position accordingly.
Zexum looks at you, winks. You see that their tome floats up, flips to a very specific page. You can't see what's written on it, but it starts to glow with this just like piercing silver light. And they go, here we go. And they collapse. You catch the book. Zach, I'm going to send you something They didn't want to have you bitching at me for weeks. Like, what did it do? What did he do? What did he do?
Like you did with your fucking aspect.
I bugged him one time, and technically, I didn't even bug him. I just said, I put in chat, I was like, oh, it's just been done a really good job with the last ones. I'm really interested in this. I can't figure out what it is on my own. And that was it. And then other people were putting down powers and basically putting pressure on him to say what
No,
it was.
it was fine. You guys gave me plenty of time. I sent it on Discord. Go ahead and give that a look over.
My favorite pastime in the world.
Yep.
Reading.
And you have a lot of it to do.
Oh, yeah, I know. It is very in my deal.
It's chomky.
Is it the right thing?
Yeah.
Just to have this Google Doc already.
Correct. So look above that. There is things listed out above that. The link is just for reference.
Oh, okay.
That you can do at your leisure over the next week or so. About 37 seconds later, Zexum gasps a breath of air, sits back and goes, well, that's that then. Like, kicks back up. I'm really glad I'm good at this.
Me too. 'Cause you definitely had me freaked out.
Oh, I just made that spell. I'd never used it before.
You are definitely first in that I know of all the Arcanist Magnate for just coming up with stuff on the spot, making it work.
Well, I had a little bit of time, about a week or so.
On the spot for most people that are trying to do something like that.
Yeah. Well, go do what you need to do. Go see that. Go to that address. You'll be taken care of.
How we're allowed to have a drink?
If you wish to hang out with me while you're here, I just don't know what rush your team is on.
If we at least spend one night, I'll buy you a drink tonight.
Agreed. Now go get your business taken care of. You have a world to save and whatnot.
Yeah, that's kind of the worst thing to wake up to.
I'm aware. Now shoot.
On my way.
Jumping out to the rest of you, Silvery Moon time. What are you guys accomplishing while you are in town? Argus, you were the first to enthusiastically leap into a direction, so we're going to start with you.
Yeah, does Silvery Moon have engineering academy or campus?
They definitely have a like artificer type school.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go class bomb. I'm gonna just walk into classes and check out what they're doing, and then walk away if it's not interesting. And
okay,
Till I
are
find,
you looking for anything specific?
no, I'm just interested in what other people are doing to see if I get inspiration for what I want to do.
Okay. The way that they handle this stuff is very different than what you're used to.
Okay.
You see that they're taking, because Argus, this is really Argus's first time interacting with Arcanist Magnates.
And it's his first time on an actual like campus type of thing.
Right. So what you see them doing is where you are used to using your magic strictly to focus power into like maintaining the sort of like quote unquote life essence inside of your constructs, your Iron Defenders, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And working with constructs in a very like scientific way with your magic rather than a strictly like arcane aspects to it all. You see that these people they have crystals that are being melted down into a fine liquid that is running through the different constructs and machinery that they're working on. You also notice that they have similar crystals embedded in themselves in various places.
I would like to investigate the crystals. And yeah.
Asking around, people are very forthcoming with the information.
Well, it's because this is our town. This is our city. It's ours. So of course they would.
Right. Essentially what they explain to you is that these crystals are what powers Arcanus Magnate's magic. It is what binds them to their tomes and what fuels them. So whereas wizards learn magic through diligent study, sorcerers have that power innately, druids are just channeling the natural magic around them, etc., etc. Arcanus Magnates are fueled through these crystals.
Okay. So how do I get one of those? I have a thing that needs power and I'd like
you go through years and years and years of intense training.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, well, that's what we have to do. Unfortunately, so do you. Do you just try to grab one?
Uh-huh.
As soon as you touch it, there's almost a barrier around it that stops you from touching any of the crystals. And they go, yeah, well, unfortunately, you chose a really bad time to try to do that. We've been through 2 wars and a major string of thieveries recently.
But I'm not stealing it. It's mine.
Is it now?
Yeah, that Arcanus Magnate High Muckety Muck said the town was ours, so this is mine now.
You're not one for metaphors, are you?
I'm getting more wine.
It seemed to fit what my needs were, so I just went with it.
And I suppose that's never gotten you into trouble before.
It's led to some great times.
Unfortunately, one of those great times is not stealing the driving force behind our entire society. So,
but I'm not stealing it. It's mine.
It's not yours, my friend.
This place is boring. And he walks out.
Yeah. This is a very stuffy place. It is not.
Although, are there books? Not the Folio Magica or whatever.
Yeah.
Just books where drawings and engineering schematics and stuff would be.
Yeah, there's an entire section in the library dedicated to.
Well, in the room that he's in.
Oh, not really. There are notebooks, people taking notes in the class.
He's gonna just swipe one of those as he walks out.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
I'm not even trying to be sneaky about it. But give me a second. I was on a different screen.
Very fun. Easy enough. They're all very much so distracted by their work and things. You grab a notebook, you steal somebody's essentially college notebook.
And I just walk out.
Perfect.
I will go to the library and actually study the books.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's where the rest of my time will be spent.
All right. Hold on.
Hello.
What are you doing in Silvery Moon?
I want to go buy some stuff. Yeah.
Tell me what you want to buy.
Okay, I don't know how much this stuff costs. So,
Mhm. I'm assuming you have a list prepared?
Yeah, I've been building it this whole time.
You two also actively scrolling through the magic items list?
Sort of. Garrick style. So, I would like a charlatan's die.
That is easy enough to find, probably 150 gold.
Okay. Let me, as I'm going through these, let me pull up a calculator.
Now, you do understand this is whenever you roll this die in game.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make that abundantly clear. This is not like I got a Dandy Basher proc. It's a 6.
No. No. A mystery key.
I see.
Yeah.
Are you just looking for probability items?
Just,
Are you combining two of my favorite anime characters right now?
I'm just I'm collecting some items.
Are you
I
becoming
got a few more.
Escanor the Lionson of Pride mixed with Joey fucking Wheeler?
I got 3 other items here.
Yeah, that one is a little more expensive, probably like $250. Not expensive, just a little more expensive.
Okay.
Next,
Pot of Awakening.
all right, that changes things a little.
Were you laughing at me?
No, he's laughing at the shit Coda's pulling.
Probably $250.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of random common magic items that Coda wants.
I would like a wand of smiles.
150.
Didn't we have one of those?
A while ago, I think
Yeah,
you guys had one.
TB used it on,
Oh,
I think, the Beholder.
I'm pretty
I
sure,
think so.
yeah.
so we don't have it anymore. Okay.
No.
A orb of direction.
Coda, they make those.
Isn't it just like a compass?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a fancy compass, 150.
Okay. I got one more.
Uh-huh.
I would like a head of vermin.
A hat of vermin?
Yep.
$250.
Isn't it just a hat that summons rats?
Rats,
Is
frogs,
it-
or a bat.
It is a hat that lets you choose a bat, a frog, or a rat. It is summoned.
Oh,
It
it's
is not
the-
under your control. It is not in any way affiliated
It's
to
the
you.
Ron hat.
Yeah.
Okay. You said 250? Yeah. Okay. And then other than that, I would like to get another colored candle, some bags of flour. Trying to think of anything else I ran out of. I think that's all. Yeah. I
All right.
still
We'll
have all
say
the
we'll
rest.
say a clean 50 gold for you to restock all of your common
Yeah.
supplies.
And then
Arguably, the bags of flour and shit are the hardest thing to find.
that's fair.
They went through a couple of civil wars. They need all their baked goods.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
and this
important.
place is just they've like all of these people are the types of people that would like not in like a mocking way, but of just like it is simply easier to magic yourself food than make it.
There's like one restaurant and it's very expensive because it's a delicacy to have homemade food.
It's the restaurant from Eureka, which is it's just the one microwave that makes whatever meal you want from wherever. Like, great show, great show.
And then other than that, I would like to see if there's like a grab bag. And none of that here.
Not here.
They don't like randomness.
This place
like
is
that.
very structured with their magic.
Oh yeah, they asked me
We'd only
to
get a
not
load of
freak
meat.
out while I was here. That's right.
Right? Yeah.
It's like the first thing Alon asked me to do.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I got all that stuff.
Perfect. Devin, anything else you want to accomplish while you're here?
I would also like to buy stuff.
Great.
A lot of just spell components, not like it's just
If it-
components I'm going.
Just spell components?
Yeah, like
Pay whatever amount of gold you need to pay for those things. If you're not sure how much it costs, let me know.
cool. Yeah, it's all listed in the spells. Yeah, cool.
Easy peasy. Ian,
Yes.
what do you want to do while you're here?
I mean, initial question. You asked me what weapon I would have, if anything, at the beginning of this session. Nothing. I've not noticed any change in my inventory or anything like that. Correct?
No.
Okay.
Tapatos, do you have attunement slots available?
Not really. No, actually, I'm completely
Oh.
full up with this. The plate and the staff, and orc splitter, or hopefully someday god splitter on my back here.
Well,
I'm
all
kind
right.
of-
Some other time then. Like gently clasp up the shoulder and walk away.
Tapatos is curious now.
Oh, I was going to go get potentially some tattoos. Found one that might be useful for you.
That sounds kind of cool. It requires attunement.
It does, unfortunately. But
Do
you're
they
all
have-
full up. I mean, you could
They-
probably just go get a regular tattoo if you do want something fancy like that.
Rhyme. I want to get a tattoo with you.
Okay,
I think that sounds like fun.
right?
Let's go. Let's go be wild.
Okay. Look at you, change of heart or something.
Just offering an olive branch, you know. It sounds kind of fun.
As far as I know, we haven't been hostile at each other.
No, not at all. I just know that, the last 2 weeks or so have been kind of a whirlwind of everything. I know you haven't known me long, but I don't particularly feel myself. It was the wrong phrase. I want to get to know you, and I want to hang out with you. Let's go
No,
get a
that,
tattoo.
that is fair. I almost got taxidermied, and then we went through a dungeon. So why not get a tattoo to remember the occasion, so to speak?
That sounds fun. Let's go for it.
If you have other shopping you need to do, feel free. But I was like,
I don't.
this
I've
is a
been
concept
looking, I
that
was
seems
like
good for
looking
you.
stuff up, and I was like, oh man, I don't even know. And now, you know what? Yeah, I'm getting a buddy tattoo with my new buddy.
Because the one that I happened to look up, I was going through lists and stuff like that. There is a life well tattoo that gives you resistance to necrotic damage and life ward
Ooh,
once a day, just automatically.
that sounds nice.
It'd be expensive.
It would be expensive.
Yeah.
And I also, I can probably find
that one's
something
even
more
worse.
optimal than the current things I'm attuned to, but they'll likely be just.
You would
as
need a
or more
replacement
expensive.
weapon anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're not just going to sell Orc Splitter. You just set it aside and use something
No.
else for a while or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm still planning on using Orc Splitter. I
Yeah,
just
it was
didn't
like
know
if you wanted an alternate weapon that didn't have
Yeah.
attunement per se.
exactly. But yeah, no, there's nothing I can really get besides like spell components and stuff. But I don't have a list of what I need in front of me.
You'll
I
do
don't
the
have
math
the
after
strings
the
to put it
fact.
together. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we let the does the group want to go get tattoos and do wild and crazy silvery moon things?
Honestly, the only ones I could think of that would probably want to are the boys. Hey, boys!
Appearing at the sound of the call, you see you see Phil and Gum Gum just like come running up, and Soup, you hear go, hey. He like nods a like hat at you from sitting at a small like coffee shop that exists
Oh,
here.
you're so stealthy.
Thanks. You see, as he's like addressing you, he's tucking something into his bag.
What do you
Is it a
have
book?
there?
It's a book, yeah. No, nothing. Just drinking coffee.
What
You
are
see,
you
like
reading?
reaches across to a table across from him and takes a cup of coffee and just drinks it.
Is there
Sets
somebody
it back
sitting
down
at
over
that
there. Yeah.
table?
Yep. They're just like,
I'll just put a silver piece down on the table and say, I'm sorry.
What are you reading in a cafe while wearing a disguise?
It's just a hat.
Yes, but
You never wear hats.
You've worn furs the entire time I've known you. Granted, it's been approximately 48 hours. Do you change hats often? Do you
Why
like
am I
fancy
being
hats?
interrogated? For
I'm
this?
just curious.
You just
I'm getting
don't
to
seem-
know the crew.
I was reading a book. Do I ask you what you do in your personal time, Rhyme? No, I don't. Let a man have his privacy.
Do you want to go get tattoos?
Sure, yeah, this is great.
Gum. Phil, you in?
They're already like at your back. It's just yeah.
All right.
Seems good.
I'd like a tattoo.
Garagak's also here.
It's great. Let's go find
Garagak heard the
Garagak.
boys call.
Well, Garagak also already has a tattoo he has no memory or understanding of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, why not get more?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no idea why I
Rob
have
went
this
for the
tattoo.
deep blow today.
Oh no. All right, let's go get tattoos.
Would Ileana or Tumult also like tattoos? We don't want to bring them, like, leave them out of the loop if this is
Or
something
Argus.
they'd be interested in. Or Argus, yeah.
Physically
I mean-
could not afford another attunement slot for it.
Yeah.
You can also
But-
just
You can
like
get a
what
normal
Spartus is doing,
tattoo.
just getting a regular tattoo.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a leaf.
I thought you were
Argus
going to
is-
get antlers, was my thought.
In a library,
get,
but
like-
he'd be like,
Leaves on antlers.
I smell tattoo ink.
Argus just lifts up, sniffs twice. The boys were summoned, and just like sprints off.
with a bunch of books in his hands.
Yeah. As you run out of the library to go get a tattoo, you have like a bunch of books just kind of tucked in your arm as you're leaving. The librarian's like, "Wait, you need to." And
These
you
are
see-
mine.
As you run past, you breeze past Thestios, who is walking in the door, and he goes, "Have fun," and like turns back and just like casts a glance. The camera pans back over the librarian, back inside the library, who looks Thestios up and down and goes, "Mm-mm," and just like goes back to doing whatever they were doing.
I thought the books physically could not leave the library, but I think it was could not physically leave the city.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
we'll
books
see
cannot
what
leave the city
happens.
because Eliana and Tempard went to like the coffee shop and like all that kind of stuff to go read. It's just they could not leave the city.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
They could be in an extra dimensional space when they leave the city, so they don't actually know that they're not in the city.
I think if they try to go into an extra dimensional space, that's technically them trying to leave the city. Who knows? We'll see.
We'll see how it plays
I'm
out.
sure there are extra dimensional spaces in Silvery Moon.
Somewhere.
All I'm
Tumult-
saying is questions require experimentation.
Yes. Tumult, are you going to get a tattoo? That's a you choice, not a shrug choice. It's a yes or no question.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. I said, I guess.
You don't have to. I just wanted to include you two if you wanted to, since you weren't physically in this conversation. If you don't, that's also valid.
Running on the blanket assumption that Argus would just be in, just like yes. Devin, are you going to get a tattoo?
Nope.
No. All right.
I was going to say that.
I
does
thought
not
you
seem on
unmuted
brand.
yourself to shake your head, and I was going to laugh very hard.
All right, tattoo crew. What is everybody getting and where? If you want a fancy one, let me know.
I might. I realized after I pulled it up, it is legendary level, so I probably can't afford it. But I also have money, so we'll see.
Let me know if you need extra coin.
I am considering the Blood Fury tattoo.
Ooh,
I was just looking at that.
that's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's a really
Two
good
words?
tattoo.
Blood Fury tattoo.
Yeah.
3 words.
You do have to attune to the magical tattoos, yeah?
Yes. For those magical ones, yes. Coming in just as a guy, I have 1 attuned item.
Yeah, so you're
So
you're
I was
fine.
like, I just scrolled through attunements. I have another item I think would be useful, but sort of thing.
Whoa!
yeah.
Yeah, 4d6 necrotic damage, 10 charges a day.
That is 40d6 of extra damage.
Uh-huh.
It's only 46 at a time.
You get 10 attacks. That's 40d6.
Whoa!
It's pretty cool.
Or can
Insane.
make a melee attack against the creature for a reaction.
I'm pretty sure Big Boy Bill had that.
This shit's wild,
Isn't it?
but I love it. I am going to say this is going to cost probably 15,000 gold. So you're going to have to get some team contributions.
I'll throw 5.
That's a
your way.
lot of damage.
No, I
I'd
know.
throw 5 your way. I'm not using it for anything except for parts, pieces, and spell components.
Well, and the
Yeah,
other
I'm-
thing, I would also like boots of speed, depending how much those are. They're only rare.
Well,
Boots-
between Tapartos and I, we funded 2/3 of your tattoo.
Yeah. And I have 10,000.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just one of those, like, I don't want to take a bunch of party money if that is the case.
Take 5k from me.
I would
You're
say
new, one of us.
I would say the boots of speed are probably going to be about 2,500.
Okay.
So you're looking at 17,500 total.
That's valid.
I just removed 5,000 for myself.
Okay.
Same.
So that's for you.
So I have 20,000 gold. Sorry, 20,010 gold. Because I had 10 gold to start.
Yes, starting loot.
And then you said it's down 17.5.
Oh, that's to my buddy Dar.
Yes.
So you said 17.5 for both?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have 2,510 gold left in total.
Yo.
So I'm gonna also remove another 4,000 for various parts, pieces, mechanical bits, and spell components.
Sounds good. So Ryan, we're gonna stick with you here for a minute.
Mhm.
This is a hefty tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So did you read what it says for like the legendary tattoo and what those spatial requirements are?
Yeah, it's 2 limbs and a torso.
Right. So what does that look like for you? What is that tattoo?
Because I thought it had like descriptors.
Even if it has its own descriptors?
Well,
make it-
I think if it had a descriptor, it was the sense of things about fury. So it was like a general concept.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of akin to like historical Renaissance artwork almost, of like those big battles and warfare of it's just like across his entire back and down his limbs of just this large sprawling battle that is basically carrying across his entire torso in like these elaborate swaths of color. It's highly detailed. I trust the magical tattoo artists in Silvery Moon. But it's basically just an entire like war scene being depicted.
You start asking for, once you're asking for like the magical tattoo, and if anybody else wants one, it'll be the same thing. They ask you to wait a minute. They have to call someone to do those tattoos specifically, and it's someone y'all are very familiar with.
I've never met this man before today.
Well,
Right.
I am familiar with him, but not as Argus.
Yeah. Thestios appears, walking back and kind of sees Argus and goes, "Oh, hey, you just ran from the thing. I
Uh-huh.
saw you.
I saw you.
I'm hard to miss."
Surprisingly, I bet that's not true.
At the expense of being rude, look at him.
He may be big, but I bet it's hard to hit him.
Yes.
Well, it was a compliment. I was I thought you were insulting.
You're evasive.
Thank you.
In other terms, I guess you would have probably a pretty decent armor class.
Oh, it's very high.
So you'd be hard to hit.
Don't want to fight me.
Exactly.
Not planning.
I mean, unless you want to fight me, and then, well, I mean, let's
All
go.
in.
But
You're looking for tattoos?
Oh, somebody wants something fancy. And you
Hello.
kind of describe to Thestios what you want, and you see that several of his own tattoos start to glow as he takes a needle. Doesn't grab ink, doesn't grab anything else, just takes a small needle and starts slowly going to town. The tattoo itself only takes about an hour.
Wow.
As long as it takes to a dude.
As long as
It's
it
a
takes to attune
magical
to the
tattoo.
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you can see that once Thestios begins, it is not for lack of him doing the work. His hand is moving at near invisible speeds as he is running across Rhyme's skin doing this tattoo. And yeah,
Oh, I'm purple. That might be weird. It's fine.
it works. It's a fantasy world. Don't stress it. All right, who's next, tattoo crew? What are we getting and where?
All right. I don't know if anybody else has theirs planned out, but I
Go for it.
I figured it out on the fly. On his left hand, across his finger, is the word Anord in the fanciest script he can, with a Celtic knotwork that runs across the back of his hand, around his wrist, to a 4-leaf clover that's stylized as a mushroom cloud.
I love that. That's so
That's
dope.
cool.
I would get that tattoo in real life.
And Anord is Irish, according to Google Translate, for chaos.
Love that.
Exquisite.
That's beautiful. Easily enough done. Ian, you said you had yours?
Yeah, I do. So I'd want a large piece across like the entire upper half of my back. Sort of like a la angel wings, except hopefully less cringy. And I want stag antlers on my back. I want them there, and I want them kind of like interwoven with like a wind of autumnal oak leaves in yellows and oranges and browns and reds, with 2 acorns just nestled at the like between where the base of the 2 antlers meet, sort of halfway down my back.
Nice. I love that. That's awesome. Hoda? Zach?
Yeah. I don't think mine's magic. You make it magical.
Can you make it magical?
Yeah, can you make it magic?
Sure. Let's snap this back. Let's do some character talk here. Thestios kind of is like getting up from doing Rhyme's tattoo and kind of starting to walk away. Can you make it magical? And you see it just like stops, turns around, and goes, depends on what kind of magic you want.
No, I don't know.
You just want something?
Sure.
Coda,
How,
do you have attunement slots?
How free is your
I don't.
mind of intent? So
I
not
have
free.
no attunements.
Okay.
I have no attunement slots, yeah.
And you just want magic.
Yeah.
Can you give him like a moving one? Just something aesthetic?
Well, maybe like, maybe time dependent.
Do you want a temporary tattoo?
No, I want a permanent tattoo, but maybe the magic in it only activates at a certain time.
Like when?
Like potentially when you do your absolute best on something?
Oh, I was thinking like,
Like
I don't know.
if a
Maybe
certain
around
someone
noon.
were around. Oh my god.
Coda!
And what would you want this magical noon tattoo to do?
I don't know. I was gonna let you decide.
Like
But I would like to
maybe
get
make
like
me real
a
big.
lion in like the middle of my back. 100%
Thestios,
character.
Yes, somewhat.
Original character, do not steal.
For his thing at noon, could you make it just so he has non-magical, non-damaging fire just appear around his body in an outline? And it stays there for 1 minute?
Just at like the peak
Just
of the sun.
completely aesthetic. Yep. It is just aesthetic.
I'm very glad we don't have fans to be doing fan art of this.
No, just me.
Dash.
There's another thing too.
Okay.
No, this doesn't have to be magical, but above the lion, I would just like it to say, "I am here." No,
Okay.
Across my shoulders.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that just goes to work. So now, at the peak of noon every day, Garagak / Leonin will just appear to be on fire for 60 seconds.
Perfect.
This will never bite you in the ass in the rest of your adventuring career or in your future retirement.
Yeah, this definitely.
Oh,
sounds
I am
like it's not
keeping
going to have any consequences.
diligent track of
Because
what y'all
God
are doing
forbid
and
we're
when.
trying to go into a dark cave and sneak in somewhere close to
Light your way.
midday.
You're welcome for everyone without dark vision.
To Partos.
Yeah, I think it's literally just a part of.
Actually, I think I'm a dwarf now. I have it, right?
Didn't you get undwarfed?
Yeah, you lost that one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
wait,
Gungar
right?
for Gungan.
Is Gungar getting tattoos with us? Feels like a
think
Gungar
he's-
thing.
Yeah, we haven't talked to Gungar.
Oh no,
in a
he's
long
with the
time.
kids? He stayed with the
Yeah,
kids.
he's with the kids at the
That's right.
chapel or whatever. Yeah.
You left him
Yeah.
equipmentless and told to guard the children at the temple.
Oh, how much does this
I
cost,
definitely
by
think
the
we
way?
left him with something. I very distinctly remember leaving him with something.
I do not remember kitting out Gungar at all.
I have a Gungar character sheet that is blank equipment wise.
Fuck. He'll find something in the woods.
The kids have weapons.
You tried
You get
to
back
give
and all of
him-
their like tribal shit is just like on. Like it's just Gungar is just the
To be
Voltron
fair,
mode of the kids.
the one son has his father's or his clan's shield and his father's axe.
That's true. Yeah, you tried to
What
give
has
Gungar his axe back, and he was like, "Get that shit away from me."
Don't
Yeah,
fucking
he was
touch
like,
me with
"Nah."
that scythe.
Yeah.
Was it the Hawk's Eye or something, or Hawk's Moon?
I don't remember which one. I don't remember.
They
if it
have a
was-
bow that I gave them.
That's right.
Yeah. There is gear there for sure.
The kids are
Zach-
kitted out. He's fine.
All the tattoos besides the ridiculous one are on the house.
Because we did just drop 15K on a tattoo. They're like, we'll do other little ones. It's fine.
Well, and Thesios just covers them. Like,
Yeah.
I got this.
Thank you.
Did you see the picture I sent you as reference to try to describe this?
Where did you send it?
Folks at home, you're fucked.
Facebook.
Facebook. I got you. Don't worry about it. DM brain activate.
I mean, I'm going to explain it, but I want Alex to know what I was explaining.
Nice. Go for it.
Okay. So across the entirety of my back is a single black dragon curled around with one hand on top of a symbol of Shar. Its wings kind of like enfolding out, kind of encircling to make it dark. And in one hand, a spell book with Ultimare's symbol on it. And just kind of symbolizing everything that this campaign has meant to Tumult in one go. He took 6 months studying dragons and is proficient with them and talks and does everything he can to ensure their survival currently.
In this metaphor, Tumult is the dragon.
Yes. It is protecting his symbol of Shar in a veil of darkness, and Ultimare's power being spread in the open, because now that they are one, he can actively use it more often.
I love it.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Alrighty. I think that
Fun
covers
little
us.
character dev moment.
Yeah.
And I just wanted a fancy tattoo.
I think that covers us on Tattoo Squad, if I'm not mistaken. The boys get matching fist bump tattoos.
Oh, they're so precious.
Yeah.
That tattoo I put in the group chat for everybody else with the things I changed about the crystal and the details on the book.
I kind of figured they would get dude and sweet tattooed across their back.
Dude, bruh, and sweet.
Mm,
Dude, sweet, and what's mine say?
Gumnose has knuckle tats that say bang bang.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
He does now.
That is very good.
He saw me getting my finger tattooed and thought, "Ooh, bang bang, baby."
Yeah.
Gum Gum gets bang bang. Phil gets HAVN, a cry.
Having a cry.
Having a cry.
Having a cry.
And Soup gets
what book?
IMALWYR.
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
So every
Yep.
time they go into battle, they're just all three going to be.
They're doing a fucking like Ginyu Force pose every time they go anywhere.
die?
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
Anything else in Silvery Moon, friends?
After tattoos, Ileana would like to meet up with y'all and ask if y'all want to come and do something potentially dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Honestly, let's fucking do it.
Cool.
We get this man a tattoo and cautions to the wind.
I'm sad and confused. I want some fun.
Feels dangerous.
I want to go find somewhere secluded and plant one of the beans.
Ooh.
Please, for
In
the
the
love
city?
of God, outside of
Uh,
Silvery Moon.
No, go find somewhere secluded outside of sitting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you show us the beans?
Yeah. I'll like show you the 3 bags and like and like I'll say like so apparently I never used them, but like it's supposed to do like random unpredictable stuff when you like plant them and water them, but don't drop them because they'll explode.
They explode.
Do you need a death ward?
Potentially,
Does
I
that
don't
mean-
know.
I'm just gonna boop you on the forehead and you're death warded.
Okay. So
I'm going to hide behind something.
you are going to plant one of these beans. You know what? I have never been one to make a choice in my life.
Let's roll it.
I'm going to need a D100.
Nice.
Find a bean table.
It has a bean table. It comes with it. I didn't even have to make it.
I didn't know it was a percentile roll on that.
It was a big table.
We got a 10.
We got a 10.
Low
Ooh.
bean roll.
Low beans.
It's a pyramid, isn't it?
Roll a D6.
You're muted.
Sorry, 3.
3. So you plant this, and it takes about a minute. So all of you have like that solid minute to back up to safe distance and like see what's going to happen. The ground where you planted the bean sort of collapses in on itself and creates a small circular hole in the ground that immediately starts erupting. Oh, roll a d12, Evan. That's an important clarification.
We talking like lava erupting?
We'll find
I'll
out.
get it. I'll get there.
I just
A
want
1.
everybody to know I've been rolling along with it. I rolled a 97, a 6, and a 12 on the subsequent percentile D6 and D12 die.
Fair enough. So the hole is much smaller than previously described. It's collapses in slightly, and you see about a foot out of the ground what appears to be a like dark blue liquid just slowly geysering out of the ground.
Huh.
Oh, no. I read that wrong. It is a big hole, and it shoots 30 feet in the air for about 6 seconds
Blue liquid.
and then stops.
Is
Of
it
like a dark blue, dark purple liquid.
is it like viscous or
You're gonna go touch it and
Water.
find out.
Does
Yeah,
it
I'm a-
smell like alcohol
I'll put my hand in it.
or oil or any other
Your hand gets
chemical?
sticky. It smells fruity.
Is this jam?
It's much more liquidy than jam.
Jelly?
Syrup?
It's
Juice?
juice.
Juice?
Juice?
Did you
I
just
stick my head in there.
create like a wine
It's-
fountain?
It's like a triple berry juice. You got a little bit of blackberry, a little bit of raspberry, a little bit of blueberry in there. It's just berry juice
I fill up a
erupting out of the
bottle.
ground. Yeah, you guys
Like,
can get bottles of berry juice.
Start
if you
filling
like.
up.
It lasts for
any-
6 seconds, so you gotta do it quick.
Yeah.
I'll just
I gather
put
some
my
and I
head in
plant
and
another
drink the
one,
berry juice.
and I use the berry juice to water it.
You plant another one.
what?
The beans
rolling.
made a berry geyser. That's exciting.
Roll another
This is
D100.
delicious. Wait, you planted another? Oh God!
I'm
we
going
got
to
a
walk back into
39,
town.
39.
39. Oh, that's not bad. A large campfire springs up out of the ground after a minute, but the flames are blue instead of red and orange. And
Ah,
Does this also taste like berries?
you want to taste it?
I'll try it.
I'm gonna let Garrett
You walk up and stick your face in it. You'll take 10 half to 5 fire damage as you
Okay.
stick your face in it. It tastes like fire. It does not taste like
Wait,
juice.
is it magical damage?
How's it taste?
Are you still attuned to your fire ring or whatever?
No.
Okay.
It
So you
tastes
did
like
just get a
fire.
little burned.
It's like when you put a freshly cooked food in your mouth and it burns.
Oh, it tastes like one
So
of
it tastes like
those-
fire.
One of
Yeah, it
those
tastes like fire.
pocketed pastries.
Oh, the
that
pastries
you
that
need
come
to-
out to about 250 degrees on the
yeah,
inside.
that you
Yes.
need to let cool down. You never want to, and then you can't taste anything for the
You
next
talking
day.
about
and
a
half.
dupe one?
What?
A dupe one?
I trust that that is what they're called where you're from.
Yeah, Mama Bear always made dupe ones.
Are you trying to say dumpling?
No, I'm saying dupe ones.
No, are you trying to say dumpling?
No, I'm trying to say dupe ones.
I don't know.
You guys ain't never had a good dupe one?
Mom at the Partos used to call them pot hockets.
No,
I plant
Yeah, and they
another
come-
three.
every mom's different.
They
All
come in
three?
small
I
packages.
plant one and like walk like, I don't know, 20 feet. Plant it
Oh
are
up
you
my
just
goodness.
using up all your
I'm just
beans?
using up these beans. I
Just
was
all
really
right.
exciting to happen.
Three D100s.
Zach, you look upset.
4.
I mean, we could always
70,
pull out more cards from the deck of
43.
many.
Not a
I'm here.
43,
That's not
43.
happening. I'm not letting it happen.
You can't
What about
stop.
a deck of fate?
I can try.
You can't stop fate.
I'm not doing
Uh,
that again. I'm
This is
sorry.
just clearing out Illy's inventory.
Go ahead and roll 5d4. Wait, no, sorry. Roll 1d4 and or 1d6 and a d12. It's another geyser.
I'm gonna drink it.
Very
two,
guys.
2 and then 1 again.
This one is a beer fountain for 6 seconds.
Oh,
all
I'm
over it.
going all
I'm
Yeah.
in
like
on
diving into that one.
Yeah. The next one that she rolled D100s was. Oh, I skipped the 39. That one was the 4. We gotta do 39. Am I rolling back too high? Yeah. 4, 70, 43 was the most recent 3. So 70. We're gonna do that one last.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
43.
Down.
Roll a D6. You muted again, Devin.
3.
All right. So you see popping out of the ground in this spot 9 huge, like average human-sized mushrooms protrude out of the ground. All of them have like deep brown stalks, like a pale gray head on the mushroom, and they all have a bunch of holes in the mushroom head.
Is it in a circle?
Can I saute them with thyme and butter?
Okay.
Random. As soon as they pop out, I need. No, it's not even saving throws.
Quite large mushrooms.
All of them emit a loud shrieking sound, like a high-pitched squeal starts coming out of the heads of these mushrooms.
Death head mushrooms.
Juice fountain, beer fountain, blue campfire, screaming man mushrooms.
Welcome to the party, Rhyme.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
This lasts for roughly 30 seconds, and then they stop.
Does something happen?
They explode.
No, they just sit there.
You're just hanging out.
You know, they're just there now.
Can I harvest them?
Do you want to try?
I would like to approach the closest one of them.
All right. As soon as you get within 30 feet of it, the shrieking starts again.
Oh God!
I'm gonna
Can I try to
fly
cut
up.
it down?
Sure. You guys take the time and you dispatch these mushrooms. Take whatever bits you would like.
Okay. I'm going to cut them up, saute them with thyme and butter, blend them with cream, and make a delicious Excel soup.
Great. Sounds good. The last one. As all of this chaos is unfolding, you all feel a slight tremble under your feet. Light. Not, crazy murder.
This
worm or
being
anything
summoned
like
one
that.
of the 10.
Honestly, I wish.
And popping up out of the ground, you see a belay.
Hello.
Stay back.
Wait.
They bite.
Would we have forgotten George?
No.
Okay. I'd be like, George?
Kind of tilts its head to the side.
Sure.
I'll run up and give it a big ol' hug.
Immediately as you run up, it raises up on its hind legs and just embrace as you hit it.
Let's go. It's
buddy.
George.
Why?
I thought that was a Bewley. I didn't know they were called Georges.
Oh, that's a new one.
But we know this one.
Yeah. That's an old friend of ours.
Yeah,
His
but
name's George.
why?
This is just a
Listen.
1, 2, 3 punch.
Devin rolled the dice, not me.
This hurts.
I just added the spice. That's all.
Did it say it summoned a Bewley?
Yeah.
Oh, and you just made it the Bewley.
Well, I had to.
Yeah, you did.
No, this is our buddy, but why did we leave him?
He ran off.
Did
I'm going to use speak with animals.
He's not an animal.
Oh, this doesn't count?
Not
No,
a
he's
beast.
What about
no.
beast sense?
He's
Oh,
not
beast
a
sense, but I
beast,
would just,
no.
yeah, that wouldn't work.
He's a monster.
Monstrosity.
Yeah. Most yet.
Well, I don't think they do very well on airships, so that might be why he ran off.
Makes sense. Well, I'm just give him a little scratch between the armor plates and just like, it's good to see you, buddy.
As you guys are kind of hugging and scratching on him, there's a lot of kind of healed over, but cracks, kind of dents in his like plating on the outside of his body. Like whatever George has been up to since y'all last saw him, he's been through some shit.
Oh,
Who hurt
okay.
you, George?
Is that who hurt you?
Yeah, so who are you?
Kind of like looks up at you. It just kind of like looks really hazy. Like there's something. But for player reference, looks like he can't quite remember what happened. You know he was
George
safe.
was not there during the leaving. Would George remember a Nook?
So George remembers a Nook.
Yeah.
George does not know how to portray that to you.
Yeah.
So is
George does
trying
not
to
have
remember how
language.
to communicate with someone.
Yeah. He's been alone for
Yeah.
at least 9 months.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can like patch up his armor or anything like that, but if I can just give him some like, at the
He
very
looks-
least, like holy warmth.
Yeah, he looks fine. Like it's
Yeah.
it's healed over and scarred, but like that means it probably happened not too long after you guys said goodbye to him.
Yeah. I just
Um,
like to give him good vibes if I can.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, to the best of my ability, patch up what I can.
So
Good
we
vibes,
have
good.
a pet now. Would you like to come to a ship, little man?
Yeah, we won't hurt you.
He knows this. He's more than a pet. He was a
Yeah.
friend.
Who says pets can't be friends?
Not exactly that.
I'll reach over and grab like a big ass limb or like a twig or
Mhm.
something.
yeah.
And it's like I'll fly up and just be like, come on, George. And it's like float it over him and just like play chase with him. Like I'm flying around.
Immediately starts bounding after you. For sure.
Nice.
Any
I'm
other
really happy we found him.
he's there. I will let you guys decide what you want to do with George. You either send him back on his way, take him with you, whatever. That's on y'all. Any other business in Silvery Moon before we go? Devin, any more inventory items you want to clear out?
I mean, I have 12 more beans, but no, I'm good. We'll save those for another time.
Anytime we need more fruit geyser based levity or screaming mushrooms.
Delicious, delicious screaming mushrooms.
Well, then with that, with a
I need to go shopping.
oh my goodness, Zach, just message me what you want to buy. We'll cover it. So, gathering you guys back together, at the ship, getting ready to make a plan of where to proceed next. We'll cut the episode there. We'll see you guys next week. My players will assuredly have spent a massive amount of time between recording sessions coming up with a game plan of where to go next and what to do next. And it's going to be great.
Blow shit
Thank-
up.
That's right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, like the video. If you think it was worth sharing with one of your friends, do that thing. At the very least, if you enjoy what we do and if you enjoy the things we're putting out there, the story we're telling, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. And it sounds dumb and you hear every YouTuber say it, but it truly does help us get our names out there and doing the thing. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next week for another episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Bye, everybody.
Bye.